Hello, tubers and tubettes. My name is David, and I live up in Northern California. I just got back from a 5-day vacation where I was very close to Mount Rainier. I was to the west 1 hour from Mount Rainier in Washington, and I was with our cousins, a little family vacation, and I got to try fly fishing for the first time. So I had a guide. I recorded a lot of what he said, strategies and stuff. And then I actually got to fish for about 4 hours floating down the Yakima River. So I wanted to share that experience with you. I asked my cousin, who's really into fly fishing. He's fly fished all over the place, including New Zealand, which he said was incredible. But I asked him, how did you even get into fly fishing? Because I know his father and his brother are not into it. And he said when he came up to the family camp, which is up in Dorrington, California, he was fishing. He said he was like 7 or 8 years old with some worms on the side of a bank. And one of the other campers that he knew came by with a string of like 25 fish on his string. And he was really intrigued because he'd already been out early in the morning, he'd already caught all these fish. And so the camper asked him, "Hey, what are you fishing with?" And he said, "Oh, worms." And he goes, "Come over here and let me show you something." So he went over to the guy's camp, and the guy started pulling one apart and cleaning it. And when he cut into the belly of the fish, all my cousin saw, Scott, all he saw was flies, just full of flies. Whether it was water bugs, flies that land on top of the water, and there were no worms in there. So this is what the guy was telling him: if you're fishing up here and you really want to catch fish, you need to fly fish. And so he started teaching them, and then I think he just took a lot of guides uh, through his journey of learning how to fly fish. And he's the one that was kind of pushing me to go onto this little trip. So this is going to be a short compilation of videos of me on the boat with the guide, and I was able to record the guide, and he gave me a lot of pointers. And I started from not knowing anything about fly fishing to about an hour. I was able to fly fish, and in about 4 hours, I caught maybe, I'm going to say, 12 fish, and then one of them was a 15-inch rainbow trout, and it weighed about 2 pounds. So it was the largest one that we caught, there in our boat. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you guys are interested in fly fishing, I'm probably going to start doing some more. I'm going to go buy a fly rod and try to do some more, and maybe with some more guides. So um, I think when I do my van life and I travel around the United States, this might be a really great way to supplement, some really nice, meals of fish in areas that I can fish and I can keep the fish. So it might be a whole different um, adventure added to the van life. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I appreciate you guys.
Friday?
Yeah, it's Friday, isn't it?
Saturday?
So a couple days ago.
See you later, Kaya. What's the dog's name?
Fisher.
Fisher. Hey, Fisher. Hey, Fisher.
Fisher, come here, boy.
Don't actually. Stay there.
That dude was just catching them right there.
That's where they live.
Do they tend to hang underneath bridges?
No, it's more what's happening with the drop off right here.
Oh, okay.
Rods along.
It's okay if I record you.
Yeah, sure. And
I find it interesting what you're doing.
you could it was all backpacking food.
Oh, wow.
And if you caught fish, you ate a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a good.
And you didn't have to carry it.
That was a strong motivator. So first things first, just the way that you hold the rod when your flies are in the water. So you're gonna have your thumb right over the top like this, and you're gonna be pinching the fly line to the cork with your right index finger, just like that. You guys ever done any spin fishing before?
No, none.
Okay. So anyways, you need to have always, whenever the flies are in the water, make sure you have your fly line pinched to the cork with your right index finger. That way you can get tight to fish when they eat. And then the way you bring your flies back in, or if you have a fish on, you're gonna do what's called stripping the fly line in. So you're gonna be pulling from your body side of your index finger, so right here, and pulling it to your left hip like you're putting it in your pocket or just dropping it in your hip.
Oh,
And
okay.
then when you're ready to cast, oh, that was a little fish. You're gonna point the fly rod in the direction you want to cast. You'll drop the fly line out of your index finger, so you're just like loosely, not super tight, holding it with your left hand. And then when you're ready to cast, you're gonna bring it up and back. Imagine you've got like a cup of coffee in your hand and you're trying to chuck it over your shoulder without spilling any on yourself. And then pause when you think your fly rod is pointed straight up. You want it ideally to go back to about 2 o'clock here, but most people have a natural tendency to go further back than they think they're going. So just to start, pause when you think you're at about midnight here, and then go back forward with the exact same amount of force that you started it with. And the reason that we pause is to allow all that fly line to straighten out behind us
Oh,
and load the fly rod, because the flies don't weigh anything, but the fly line does have a little bit of weight, and that's what's actually loading the rod and allowing everything to shoot out there. So if you look behind me, you can see that I'm waiting for the fly line to fully straighten out before I go back forward, right?
oh yeah, yeah.
And that's what, and you can see I'm not working super hard, right? This time. But the good news is we're not going to need to cast nearly that far. If we can get to like here, you guys are going to catch fish. So.
They said it was like 4 hours. Are we gonna go? Do we go down the river for 4 hours? Is that what we do, or do we just stay right here?
We're going to go downriver. We're floating about 5 miles or so.
Oh wow.
We're going about a mile an hour.
Okay.
Then you can sit and fish or stand and fish, whatever you'd like to do, and just practice casting for now. If a fish attaches itself to there, you're good. So strip a little bit of that fly line in, point it in the direction you want to cast, and go up and back quick.
Let's go.
Yep, and then straight back forward. But bring it back forward with the same amount of force you brought it back up with. Nice.
Wow, you're like a natural.
And remember to let go of it with your index finger when you're casting.
That's
And then
why,
as soon as
yeah,
it lands back on the
giving
water,
it
yeah,
the
that's why.
slack
Yeah,
out.
that's better. And yeah, just hold the fly rod with your right hand, just the fly line with your left when you're casting. So let go of the line.
Let go.
Let go of it with your right hand and hold it with your left. Yeah, like that.
And then just go back with it.
There you go.
I see.
And that way you can let some fly line shoot out of your hand when you get the timing right. So just make a couple practice casts, and then we'll get to fishing in just a second. Actually fishing. That's it.
When you catch something, you say fish on.
Sure. Or you can be the silent killer in the back of the boat,
But you can't physically lift the fish out with that rod. You have to use that net.
you definitely could. We're gonna, if we're doing everything right, we're gonna run into some small fish today too.
Okay.
Nice. All right. Here, let me help you with it. Swing it over to me. And just make sure when you're casting back there, try and keep your feet on the black thing. You can, yeah.
Okay.
When we're, yeah, just to keep the weight kind of centered in the boat.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Which direction is it? This way. we'll talk about setting the hook and all that in just a second.
Okay. Uh-oh.
You're good.
Should I reel it in a little bit or no?
No, you're all right. You're gonna have a little bit of slack at your feet. That's just kind of how fly fishing works a little bit. All right, so try making a cast here, Dave.
Okay, let's try that.
Should we get you recording again?
Remember what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull this, right?
Yeah, strip it.
Straight up and then straight out.
Yep, exactly. But just think about the one thing you do need to do is make sure you angle your cast a little bit more that way, just because you got both of us behind you. So just think about where your back cast is going.
How if I do it this way?
Exactly. Yep. So you're going to be more casting off of one side of the boat or the other.
I went back too far.
No, you actually stopped it at about the right point. I would say just bring it back.
leveled it.
Yeah. Bring it back with a little bit more force.
Okay, so
Like you've got a cup of coffee in your hand and you're not trying to spill any of it, chucking it over your shoulder.
do the coffee thing.
Yeah, really give it a little bit more juice coming up and back. There you go. See how it laid out a little bit more cleanly?
Yeah.
First, get that cast out there. Make that first mend immediately if you can. And then as soon as you see a fish eat it, whether a fish eats that top one or we see that top rod get dragged under the surface, what you want to do is go straight up like you're going to recast. And the reason for that is you'll tangle a lot less, number one. And then number two, if the fish isn't there, you're already recasting it much more quickly right into that spot. So if the fish, imagine that thing disappeared right there, I would go straight up like this. And if the fish is there, what's going to happen is we're going to feel the weight right about here, and we're going to try and keep the rod tip up at about a 45 to 90 degree angle. And we're just trying to keep the rod tip bent to keep those barbless hooks engaged in the fish's mouth, right? And if the fish comes towards you, you have two options. You either go up and back with the rod tip or strip in, ideally both. But like I said, you're just trying to stay tight to the fish the whole time. And then if it's a really big fish, you'll hear me get all excited and tell you guys to let the fish run. And what that means is don't totally stop it if you have a fish on, right? Like try and let some fly line slide out through your index finger, because this point of the fly, the leader or the tippet right here is 8-pound test, and this is 6-pound test. If we run into a big fish, they're gonna pull with at least that much force. So we can't just stop them. We gotta keep the rod tip bent and let some fly line slide out. And then if you get to the point with a fish where you've let it run and all of this fly line slides out through your index finger,
Right.
and you come to a point where the fly line is tight to the reel like this is the only point today that you would use the reel. If you get a really big fish and it earns the reel, as we call it.
Oh.
Other than putting the fly line away basically at the end of the day, that's the only time you'll use the reel.
And if you don't let it run, then
Then
it
we're
will
just gonna
snap the
land
line. Snap the line.
Yes, exactly, if it's a big one. Most of them, we're just gonna be able to set the hook and just strip, and then just lift the rod tip up, and that'll swing the fish into me where I'll release it for you guys. But if it's a big one, we're gonna have to, it's gonna be a little more exciting. There's gonna be a little bit more direction.
So to me, when I look down there, it looks like it's not very deep here, like maybe like 3 feet or something.
Yeah.
And then is the channel where where they try to catch it, is it deeper over there?
No, we're just more looking at this like rock pile that's right in here.
I mean, is that they want to be on top of the rock pile, or are they in the ditch?
This time of year, they're sort of just in drop-offs, honestly.
Okay.
Because there's not a ton of water, it's not super deep. So anywhere that's got a little bit of current like this and a little bit of a drop-off, like you can see it's going from 2 feet to probably like 4 feet down there.
Yeah. It's not very much.
But that's all it takes right now. So here, I'll let you fish it. We'll go see if we can find one.
I thought we were going right through it.
It's next to it.
That's amazing how much control the boat has, or you have over the boat.
It's all the boat. All right, here, Dave, pass me your fly rod real quick. I'll get you set up. We're gonna go left in just a second. I'm just gonna cast some of this line out to get that fly line out to your rod tip. All right, ready? It's back to you. I'm gonna go across and we're gonna go fish next to that like clay bank over there.
And all this time you're dragging the anchor?
No, the anchor's up. Doing some surfing here.
Whoa!
Right. Get ready to cast it left, guys. Whenever you're ready. Get out. You broke the seal. Nice work, dude.
Finally.
More from here. This is a pretty one too. We don't see quite as many of these down in this stretch. The one you caught, Dave, was a rainbow. This is a cutthroat trout.
Oh wow.
See the little slash under the jaw. All
Can I
right.
see it? It has a little slash. Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll let him swim. Let him keep breathing. Not a good diver. Sorry, John.
You're good.
All right.
Pretty good, John.
Nice work, dude. Go do that again. All right.
Hey, Fisher. Hey, Fisher. He recognizes the name.
Definitely does. Sam, do you guys find any fish in that last one, or did the otters spook them all?
Oh, we got a couple small ones, yeah.
My dog is like a water dog, huh? It doesn't bother it at all.
Providing ballast over there. All right, here, try casting it right whenever you guys are ready. All right, try casting that stuff to the left. They are clever little bastards.
Look at that thing. How big do you think it is?
I think it's like 15 or 16, easy. It's a real trout.
Wow. That's freaking big.
Nice job, Dave.
Thank you.
Slapped me. Yeah, that's a very pretty, healthy Yakima rainbow.
Yeah, what a nice fish.
And it's a girl too, I think. You can tell by the size of the head.
Looks like it has scars and stuff on the side.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let her swim. You guys get a good picture?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, bye, honey. Thanks for playing. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now get out of here. He's just taking a breath. Cool how they look in the water, huh?
It is. You can't. They're so camouflaged.
Yeah, they blend right in. It's still right there, though. Can you see this thing, John? Oh, there she goes. Under the boat. Adios. All right, here, spin your rod tip towards me. I'll help you with that.